Oh, well, listen, the man that's here to talk all things movies, and not just movie trailers releasing or movies. We are talking Golden Globes. JP Sebastian joining us and looking oh so dapper, like he just stepped off the red carpet himself.
This is my pallbearer look because I feel dead this morning.
No, don't underplay it. You dressed up for this occasion because we're going to go through some of the winners.
I have a coffin in the parking lot for me. I've not slept watching these.
Okay, so the Golden Globes wrapped up at about now 6:15 when Expresso started. So you basically pulled an all-nighter watching everything.
Yeah, so just a word of advice to those who don't want to know the results so, too soon. We're going to be talking about results, so put yourself on lockdown. I don't know, like close your ears and hum a song or something.
But for those who are watching right now and you really want to know what's happening with the Golden Globes, we are not pushing you away. So hopefully your coffee cups are filled up because let's start off with the first category, which was supporting actor.
Yes, ma'am. And surprisingly, even though we had a lockdown year, it ended up being quite a good field. Sometimes it happens so much in the supporting because, you've got 2 leads and then you've got like 6 people to choose from in supporting. So the field is a bit better there sometimes. Sacha Baron Cohen is obviously also nominated for Borat, which is nice. Daniel Kaluuya, who we don't need to, he's doing so well for himself ever since Sicario back in the day. Then it was Black Panther, then it was, and then Judas and the Black Messiah, however, only got 1 nomination, which is a bit crazy because a lot of people are raving about that. Jared Leto spoke about the other day. He did his best with the character that was kind of underbaked. Bill Murray, career on the rocks probably, but no, not Bill Murray. We all love it.
That.
No, this is a vacation for him acting at this point. And Leslie Odom Jr., who is one of, I think, only 2 nominations for One Night in Miami, which was a pretty valiant attempt for Regina King directing there. So those are the sporting males.
So can we get a drum roll?
Oh, who's your money on? I don't have a
I think Jared Leto. What's his name? Sacha Baron Cohen.
Daniel Kaluuya won the Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor.
Well done.
Which is precisely what he deserved. The portrayal is powerful of Fred Hampton, and especially with these concerns of representation. All the hosts were talking at length about representation, irrespective of their skin color. But he, whether he was, purple or blue or whatever, he still deserved the Golden Globe.
Well done.
Daniel Kaluuya, supporting male.
Amazing. Let's put our focus to our supporting actresses.
Yes, and again, so some of these names we saw very recently. Last year, in fact, it was Glenn Close with The Wife, which she was fantastic in.
She was.
I'm glad you saw it. Hillbilly Elegy, I think a lot of people were sort of like, they felt betrayed that anyone would do this to her. You said that she looks like Miss Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire, you can't unsee it.
Yeah, you've really ruined one of my hemispheres in my brain. It just turned over like a goldfish. I don't know how you did that. Olivia Colman, who was Lost in The Favourite, and she won the Oscar for that. What an incredible actress. This is like a second role, and she's already knocking out the park. Jodie Foster, who I don't need to introduce, of course, the Mauritanian. She plays this lawyer in such an interesting way. I'm actually going to do a review on that maybe in a couple of weeks to come when it releases in South Africa. Amanda Seyfried for Mank, and then Helena Zengel.
The young one.
Yes, who, what are the chances? But hey, honor enough to be in a crowd like this, I'd say.
So I think it's definitely between the top 3. I feel like the bottom 2 are very young.
Well, yeah, obviously the makeup on Mrs. Doubtfire.
Can we get a drum roll? Who's the winner?
And the winner is Jodie Foster goes home with the Golden Globe for the Mauritanian. What an incredible performance. I actually had the great privilege of speaking with her about the role, and we'll play that for you at some point in the future. However, there is something else that I'd like you to watch. Just take in her performance. This is such a consummate professional, and here she is playing lawyer in a way that most people aren't necessarily used to in the Mauritanian.
I care about you.
What do you want me to sign, Nancy? Who am I suing today? God?
No one today.
Then why are you here?
No reason in particular. I just didn't want you to be alone.
Doubtfire the side. Don't rush, we'll rush.
Well done to Jodie Foster, walking away with that Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress. Let's quickly look at lead actor in a comedy/musical.
Made my life so miserable here because I tried to squeeze 4 categories. Why does the Golden Globe split by genre? So, lead actor in comedy, your options are including Borat, who was obviously also nominated for the Trial of Chicago 7, James Corden for The Prom. You saw, I can see you wincing.
Yes, I did see that with The Prom. I wasn't too impressed.
Let's move on then. Lin-Manuel Miranda for Hamilton, which is a gigantic stage play that people just threw like huge amounts of money at, and then they turned it into a TV fiasco. Fiesta, I suppose, is the word. Dev Patel for The Personal History of David Copperfield, bringing to life and modernizing Dickens in such a fascinating way. And Andy Samberg, who from I'm on a Boat way back in the day on SNL, is actually doing very well for himself in his career, and that's his own little production company.
Very exciting. Let's get that drum roll in. Who is walking away with Best Lead in a actor in a comedy/musical category?
My wife. It is Sacha Baron Cohen with Borat. This is his second Golden Globe for Borat. The last one obviously also took it for him. I don't know if this is the level of satire we're at. He's obviously deeply intelligent, but yeah, I think the last couple of 4 years screwed up our brains a bit, so we deserve all the Borat we can get.
Amazing. Well, JP Sebastian's not going anywhere because we have to take a look a little bit later about the lead actress in a comedy and, of course, all the other categories. So that's coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast show.